Hi everyone, welcome on in. How are you all doing? Oh, I just remembered another thing I forgot to do.
Pat.
But hi, thank you for the hip hats. Um, what do you think of my new notification system? Oh, that should be behind
Row.
that. Right? Hold on. There's a little bit of scuff I'm working out. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of a change to the notifications. Um, The call queue command will now appear in the lower left, as you've seen. And there's it wasn't active at the start, but there's a little bit of a queue to it now. So it should display each one for at least 3 seconds and then pop another one over it. So it's going to be much easier to read. Uh, Also, the notifications at the top, which show the normal things like follows and raids and subscriptions and stuff like that, those are now on a queue as well, so they won't overlap so much. Oh, and the auto shoutouts as well. So hopefully my notifications will be less of a jumbled mess now. This is something I've been meaning to fix for a long time, but I just have not given out. I've not given my stream overlay any love or attention. Charcuterie. Oh my
Pat.
gosh. But yeah, I was noticing last stream when I was hanging out with Cereza how much of a mess my notifications were. You had like some at the very top and some just below it, and they were overlaying each other so much, and you could see through them, so the text became really jumbled. Um, so I had Orchid help me figure out the queue system for alerts. Yeah, see, isn't it funny? It only took me 30 minutes, but like executive dysfunction or just being distracted, different priorities, it took me months to like actually get to that. And that's number 8 on the watch streak. Hey, let's go. Hi, Builder. Hi, Layden. Hi, Lulu. Hi, name I can't see because it's bad against the dark background. Uh, Miyagogo? um, I look at all of your names in Firebot, not the regular Twitch chat, and some of the name colors do not show up well. It's kind of funny. Um, I got it. Yay! Hi, Amelia, and hi, Copy. Hi, Anna, who is lurking, and Jen, and Slasher, and everyone else. I hope you're all doing good today. But yeah, that's my update to stream. I'm just uh I'm just fixing up the overlay a little bit. It's also another thing I wanted to do. Speaking of things that I wanted to do months ago and never did, I got this commission forever ago. I should put it in like the corner because I think that'd be cute. There you go. You need you need help with anything? There you go. That should be
Rower.
virtually clippy. Exactly. Right. You get it. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Alright, anything else I can... Is there any other art I can put up on this screen? Because this chatting screen's a little bland. You need help with calling me cute. Right? You're so cute, Amelia. We turned this dragon into the perfect virtual assistant. Right. It'd be kind of neat to have a art slideshow on my chatting screen sometime, but I need to think about how I want to like visually present that. Wait, do I have Lulu? Did you send me? I think you did. You sent me like a transparent PNG of you dipping me into tea, right? That'd be another good one for this screen. Hold on. Let me look at files. If you did send it, I didn't save it because I'm silly. I don't know where it is. Thank you. That helps. I like this one. VTubing art. Here we go. There. A little smaller. Just there in the corner. There, this is already looking a little more cozy. Yeah, I'm getting dipped in the tea. Hi Lena, how you doing? I'm improving my stream overlay. My notifications are already better. Look at the new call queue. I'm gonna make that prettier. I just kind of got the core concept out right now. The panel's just gray and boring, but probably make it my colors or something. Petting G-Shark. Still in the vintages of sick, but getting there. I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope you get all the way better soon. I just realized the music's kind of quiet. I had it turned down extra for the collab yesterday. There we go. Tetro, thank you for the raid. Hi, raiders, welcome on in. My name is Shar, and I do 3D models on this channel. Everyone, go I can't speak. Go check out Tet. Looks like you were doing supermarket simulator. And hi, Kiri. Welcome. I just got raided. And now I'm rated by you. Hi, welcome on in. Welcome raiders. My name now my spiel is all thrown off. I'm a dragon that makes 3D models. We're about to do some Blender today. But Kiri, welcome on in. How was your stream today? What'd you work on? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Double raid, heck yeah. I just realized this is not the most updated version of my model. Oh well. You suffered through more rust. Got it. Because if it was art, I was gonna be like art tax, but you can't really like. You could show me a screenshot of your Rust code, and I'd just be like, "What is this?" But that sounds like fun. I always like vibing in your morning streams, but I was way too busy this morning to do that. I was fixing my notifications on stream. I added a queue for them so that they would stop being overlapping so much. which was sorely needed. I also moved the call cute command down here in the corner, so that's not overlapping with stuff up there either. It's on its own queue. So yeah, my setup's looking a little bit better. That's a perfectly normal reaction to Rust code. I don't even code at all, but I've heard things about Rust. All right, let's thank you for shouting Kiri out, Lulu. Let's get on over to Blender, shall we? One second though. I'm having allergies. I just had to sneeze. Okay, Kiri. Hope you have a good time at work. Thank you again for the raid. Alright, here we are. Let's work on... This is the one. Here we go. Here's what we're doing today. That's right, last time we did the tail. Okay. Thank you, Lolo. Okay. What are we working on today? You gotta tell me, chat. My brain is not all there. Let's see. We did the hands, the feet, the claws, the head, the hair, the tail. That's right. I think we were gonna work on clothing today. All right. Well, some of this will be very easy. Pants will be a little bit of a adventure, but shouldn't be too bad. The shoes, I don't even know what these are. um, True. I did notice that. I'm going pretty fast with this. To be fair, it's a very stylized design, so I can get away with a lot of bold and um I don't know. A lot of bold shapes. Um Actually, you know what we might want to do? I think we may want to rig it first so that when we do the clothing, we can just copy over the rigging. That's kind of my methodology for these things. So let's connect the wrist here. We never did that. It kind of doesn't matter because the shader is going to be hiding any seams like this. But I don't know. I feel like this can be a little better. Less direct, less accurate human anatomy. Yeah, exactly. That can be very easy. I appreciate doing work like this. Okay. It's better, I don't mind that. I think the fingers I'll still just leave inside like that, because I don't want to mess with that. And it'll change how it looks too, which I already got it looking pretty good. Okay, so we need a skeleton, an armature, which I don't think I have yet, or do I? Yes, I do. Okay. Need to position the bones right, though. Can we please get this mirror edited? So how's everyone doing today? I don't normally stream on Thursdays. Doing well? I'm glad. A little tired but satisfied. Yeah, you did a lot of work today. Had a good but quiet, comfy day. Mm-mm. Had a good night's sleep and then had a nap where you was chilling with ice alligators for some reason. In the dream you had. Ice alligators, huh? Interesting. A little out of it, stuck trying to conceptualize how to do a programming thing. Yeah, that can be very difficult. Figuring that stuff out. Alright, it's generally a bad idea to take these fingers too far out of T-pose. So we're gonna see how this actually turns out. I may end up having to flatten the hand a little bit. But I consciously made this choice because I really wanted to model the hand in a way that was easier for me, easier to get the shape of it right. And that required it being curled in a little bit. Hi Moth, how you doing? You know, I could do a notification for the daily check-in in the same way that I did the cute redeem. Thinking about it.
Compliment.
Hi Cora. Oh, you want me to compliment Moth, Lulu? Okay. Moth, you are a really adorable cutie, I've noticed. Every bit of time you spend in my community and in neighboring communities, you put a smile on people's faces, and you get flustered in a really adorable way. Keep being you. Everyone likes it. Also, Cora, I have no idea what you just said to me. You're gonna have to translate for me. Other than hola. Hello. You will? Good. That's what you asked? Oh my gosh. It's going good. We're just getting started on some rigging here, which I think I'm going to want a knee joint for the digigrade legs.
Model change requests.
Ooh, you want the cow? Okay, 1 second. I think we're going to want to do that. Probably. What did that do to the naming? Okay, split it up like that. Should be fine. Okay, wait, I have a hotkey for the cow. Should be that. Hey.
Pet, pet, pet.
Hi, Flora. Flora cute. No, you're heckin' cute. What the heck? How dare? Why is my keyboard being weird? Oh, I have caps lock on. Whoopsie. Lower leg. Okay. Yeah, if I rename them, this should be fine. I don't know if that's gonna work the way I hope it works, though. I guess we'll just have to find out. How you doing today, Flora? Ding, ding, ding. What? I forget what I said. Don't know how it works, needs to find out what's the response to that. Okay. I'm gonna have to make the actual eyes at some point. These are placeholder. Although admittedly there's not much to do. They're just drawn as pink diamonds. Alright, let's do the rigging part of this. Oh, I should probably move this out of the way. Well, if I'm doing automatic bones. Let's see, can we get that any better? There we go. It's interesting rigging the hands when they're like this. Hmm. Where is the contours? There we go. Hmm. Let's see the problem I have here. But that's fine. A little bit of that. Okay. Hi, Demu. Glad you could lurk. Doing a little bit of weight painting on you today. Just so I can make it easier for myself when I get to the clothing. It's good to already have a template for the rig. Finding it's kind of easy to rig these stylized bodies too. I might be interested in doing more cartoon style models in the future. Hmm. I did not position all this right. Hold on. Hips go up here. Make them smaller. And then there's the spine, and then there's the chest. The neck starts up here. There we go. It's a little better. Let's try that now. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You print me as a cartoon? Good idea. What do you mean print me? It's solid. Thank you. Probably gonna want additional toes for posing. Hi Elsie, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Did a bunch of cleaning in my house today, along with Lulu. And now we're just getting some work done. Rigging this body so that I can start the clothing and have weight paint data to go off of. Okay, I think we'll hold off on the head for now and the tail. Because we're not doing rigging right now, we're just getting the body prepped for clothing. So let's figure this out. Let's start with the shirt. That's the simplest thing. You did your snoodle best, so now you can take some snoodle rest. Exactly. So true. Wait, why didn't I get the back? What? Print me off like a cartoon. Huh, I see. Very silly. Okay, we want... See if we can get the shape of this right. Let's. let's see how that moves with the... Okay, I need to work how the shoulder looks. But, yeah, that's pretty good. This is the benefit of doing your weight painting on the body first, because then when you just copy the body, it's very much a non-issue for the most part. You have to adjust some things, especially if you're using modifiers and you change how the shape is. I think what I'll do from here is we'll take this, scale it in. Give it a little bit of that, depth. There we go. That should still look fine. Yeah. Thank you for the hearts. Kind of an underwhelming redeem right now, but... Well, the heart eyes. I didn't even see... There's like no sound with that or anything, so I didn't even see that go off. Hold on, let me... I should make a sound with it. Ow. Thank you for the break. Alright, shirt's done. For the most part, except... Made an oopsie here. There we go. Hi, Basic Chowders. How are you? Okay, let's make the gloves next, I guess. Oh, there's only one glove. We can make the glove next. Can make the spikes.
Bravo.
Or we can just go ahead and start on the pants. Get that out of the way. Rawr! Let's start in the pants, I guess. Just applying for jobs. Fun, fun. I don't miss having to do that. Oops. Hmm. Alright, starting with the belt. We can make this look right.
Valerie.
Rawr! Y'all keep making me roar. It's like you think it's cute or something. It is a cute roar. Roar. Almost like you think I'm cute or something. Eh. Roar. I am cute. You redeem the roar to feel unfiltered joy. Oh my goodness. Roar. Changing up the music. Hmm. The shy little rar. Eh? You love. Gosh, you love being gay. Me too. What, dictionary of being gay? Or cute? Probably cute, you mean cute. Being gay lets you fall in love with dragons like shards, noodles like it. Ah, Laura, I love you. Alright, I copied this part for the pants, but it's not like they're tight-fitting pants. I'm gonna have to model the rest of this pretty much. Let's actually not copy that part. Right now they're shorts. Oh no, shorts. What if I... No, I need to smooth them.
Pat, pat, pat.
I'm gonna have to figure out how I want this to look baggy. In the meantime... So thank you for the head pats. And looks like it's break time. So I will be back in like 5 to 10 minutes, honestly. Oh. Oh. I need to disable that. You just changed me from cow to cow. Because someone already requested that I switch to cow. So someone should refund your points. I could move for you. Alright, I'll move for you. Since that's what you were looking for. No. It's the best I got. Okay, I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. Hi, chat. And hi, you girl. And I want to say this like my name, Shar. Not everyone pronounces it that way, though. Could be char, could be car. Oh my gosh, the dad jokes. Alright, let's see here. Must make baggy pants baggier. Hi, Oceans. Ocean. Alright, pants. Excellent. Okay, got pants and a shirt. Now we need shoes, glove, and accessories. Also, I made myself soup, chat, so if I pause, it's because I'm eating.
Pet, pet, pet.
That's right, we had that conversation yesterday. Ow. See, chat, I do eat. Miso soup, that sounds so good. I got chicken and dumplings right now. That glove. Uh, why did changing the resolution change the tilt? It's kind of annoying. Okay, that's fine. No, not your connection. Twitch can be like that. How am I making this glove exactly? Because the way I did the fingers and stuff, I did not make this easy on myself. Yes, Cora, I'm talking about how to construct it. So just copy all the mesh. And I'll be fine with the fingers not being connected the way the rest of this is. Give the head pats, Flora. Okay, duplicate that. And then I'm going to separate. I'll grow. And at the ends here. Extrude and then scale down. And then we just delete these faces. Like these faces. There. Okay, yeah, that wasn't that hard. I just need this part to, look like it's part of it. Okay. I'll probably do like a band or a strap around that area. Just use my dragon magic. Well, that's what we're here for. Yeah, don't worry, I just talk to myself sometimes while I'm figuring things out. I'm a little too big on the screen. We're doing more hype music because I was falling asleep with whatever that last one was. Alright, this might be the point where it'll be fun to play around with placeholder colors so that we can see what we're doing. So let's make some materials. I'm probably just gonna name these off of the colors that they are. Since I can use them anywhere. Very little texture work that this model is going to require. We're gonna want this though. Wait, why is it doing that? Should be white. What is my... What's my display set to right now? Let me test something. Horns. Yeah, even if those are set to pure white, it's not showing that. And I don't know how I got here. Color management. Standard. Here we go. Now my black's not black. Oh wait, right, I left this on. There we go. Yeah. Then we want a yellow. Like a neon yellow.
Pet pet pet.
Neon rave colors, nice. Thank you for the head pats. Alright, we want the blue. There, now you can see how, because of the way the shaders are going to be, you can't even see that there's actual weird seams here. It just blends together. My work is looking so good. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Ultimately, I think I will use a texture, like a basic color atlas, so that even under different rendering conditions, the colors will still show correctly. But for now, it's easier to just pick the colors in Blender. We'll worry about that fallback later. This is so cool. I'm glad you think so. Let's make the pink. And then here we go. And then twice the cow, yeah. It's looking really nice. Thank you. Is the yellow in the ears intentionally different than the outfit? Probably. Maybe. Yes? Okay. So I'm gonna name this one neon yellow. And then this one will just be yellow. Because that makes sense in my brain. Okay. Getting somewhere. Claws. Those need to be pink. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, and the tongue's yellow, yellow. Got it. I didn't even think about the tongue. I don't think you have any open mouth references for me other than here. Unless there's something in the folder I'm forgetting. Oh wait, here we go. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, yellow tongue, blue mouth, and bunny-like teeth with fangs. Got it. That's easy enough. Is the blue inside the ears the same as the pants? Kind of looks like it. You think it's the same? Okay. Cool, cool. How do I... Oh, the modifier's still... Gotta apply that. Oops. Mark seam. Other side. Still no. There we go. Okay, yeah. There we go. That's starting to, hold on, there we go. Now I just had to put in the hair, which is gonna need a texture for the gradient. And the tail, which is, I think, black. Yeah. Well, that's pretty fun to look at so far. Oh, I didn't mean for the gloves to be mirrored. Get rid of that. Hi, welcome on in. Take another bite of my soup. Oh yeah, I forgot you're on my auto shout out list now. I think because you rated me that one time. You're welcome. I'm tempted to finish the materials now and do the hair, but we were in the process of making clothing. I just wanted to see how things lined up well. Let's make the collar and the cuffs, or whatever you call those. And then I guess we should make the shoes. I hate making shoes. Things are looking cool. Thank you, thank you. I think every VTuber should be barefoot. This is a joke opinion, by the way. But you're at home streaming. What do you need shoes for? You hate drawing shoes, yeah. Lilo, don't get so excited. Oh my goodness. I forgot how many of you were degenerates. You only wear socks in most of your outfit, and you're barefoot in one. And you wear formal for two of them. Nice. That would be easy for me to make. What am I listening to? No, thank you. No. I'm feeling very specific with my music tastes right now. Hmm. You do like going barefoot outside as well. But admittedly, during colder months, you haven't been as much. Well, yeah. You have to bundle up in the cold. Feet sound like they're just as hard as ever, harder to draw than shoes. I I don't know. It's an organic shape. It's kind of easier for me than shoes, which are weird. Uh, you have the must-have socks on at all cost autism. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I have the socks are a sensory nightmare kind of autism. So I love the summer because I can just wear flip-flops the whole year, the whole summer, the whole season. I'll just wear flip-flops, sandals, or go barefoot. I hate socks. Have to be a burrito in the cold. Yeah. You like having socks? They make you stay warm? Yeah, but picture me this. You're wearing your socks, and then your floor is dirty, and your socks get dirty. Or worse, someone spilt water on the floor, and then you step with your socks on the water on the floor, and then your socks are now wet, and you have to take them off and throw them as far away from you as possible. Anyway, no, I'm fine touching that stuff barefoot. My foot's meant to touch my foot's meant to walk on the ground. I walk outside barefoot. It's fine because that stuff just falls off of you. Like water evaporates. It's like getting water on your hands. It's fine. Um Dirt brushes off, but if you have socks, it absorbs all that and then it just clings to your feet in an uncomfortable way. You can tell I'm very specific about this. Thigh highs are very nice. I do wear thigh highs. Those are good. Those are good. You don't like it? That's valid. Mm-hmm. You have some slippers, special because they're very. I like slippers. Those can be helpful, especially in the cold months. Oh, that collar needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, if you like sandals, that's fair. But I like the dexterity of my feet, so I don't typically even though I have slippers, I don't wear them a lot because I like to be able to, I don't know, walk around on my tiptoes if I want, or like pick something up with my toes or something like that. Who would win? Uncountable years of evolution or a couple hundred years of shoemaking? I don't know how big I'm supposed to make this collar, actually. Yes, the monkey grip. You do that too? Mm-mm. I'm very tall, and I have chronic back pain. So sometimes it's way easier to lift something up with your foot that's on the floor than bending over for it. I I am though. I am a bare. You think I wouldn't? I'm barefoot. I'm on my tiptoes for some reason. Hold on. There we go. It looks like I have socks, but those are my scales. Trust me. I'm a barefoot VTuber. You think I wouldn't like be one if if I um if I called for it? Okay, yeah, real though with the back pain. You do that all the time, but you're short as fuck. Fair enough. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've do I have a button for my normal model? I don't think I do. One second. I'm really gonna go and grab my model just to show off its feet. Am I really doing this right now? I think I am. And I apologize to all of you who are here because I'm doing this.
Take
Okay.
a look at those grippers.
Yeah, take a look at the grippers. Here we are. This looks so different now. I'm so used to the chibi. Okay. There, see? Barefoot. I don't have shoes. I'm a dragon. You think I need shoes? I just got my admittedly, very weirdly shaped feet. So why did that happen? There we go. I need to redo these feet. I don't like them. But, yeah. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, the claws. I'm a dragon. Even when I had human feet, on my 1.0 model, I was barefoot. Okay. Back to chibi. That makes me feel happy. I don't know why. I like the chibi. Here we go. The scales are so pretty. Yeah. Come to think of it, you probably haven't really seen that model much. Some of you haven't. I made this chibi model as like a one-off like little thing. And then I ended up using it a bunch because it's actually the quality of it's up to my standards, unlike the other one. I need to make my 3.0. Amelia, you were really cute and fun and adorable when you have a crush. Seriously. Um when you're crushing on someone, you let it be known, and I think that's cute. I'm gonna call that out because I know you like getting called out and being flustered. Chibi is so cute. Big model is so stunningly beautiful. Ah, thank you. Maybe I should have left the big model out a little bit longer. It just looks weird to me now. Like I'm so used to the chibi style. Maybe before I copy this, I should have put the spikes on, huh? Well, I figured I would do them a little bit differently for each. You know? Which one of these is the hand? Why is the hand nowhere? Here it is. I don't need that anymore. I'm deleting it. Okay, spikes. We need spikes. Hi, Potate. You're cute. Alright, spikes are easy. Let's add a cone. Give it 10 sides, I guess. Um, let's see. Okay, yeah, the white can have a black outline. Which I don't need to worry about outlines right now. I'll worry about that later. Hmm. Gonna convert that to a mesh. Oops. You came in to call me cute and then runs, cause your work break is finished. Okay, well, thank you for swinging by. I hope the rest of your work goes good. Okay. Let's grab a loop from here. Gimme. And convert this to a curve. And then actually want this. Put this back down at the origin where it belongs. And then the circle. Oh, I could have used the. Never mind. Set the origin point down here. And then modifiers. Array. And then curve. Spike circle. There we go. And then I want them to be rotated the right way. Yeah. Spiky color. Though I want one of them to be in the front, so offset I think is what I want. Oh, not that. How do I offset it? Hmm. I can't rotate it either because of the... Fine, I'll just do that till I'm satisfied. Okay. There we go. Spiked color. Easy. You're flustered and I flustered you as you needed to focus a bit. Well, then why did you come in and get a compliment redeemed from me? Silly kitty. Okay, but this will look pretty good once it has a black outline on it. I'll just do that right now. There. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Anna! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, raiders! My name is Shar. I make 3D models on this channel. And honestly, I don't... Most of you probably know me as... And as for my chat, this is Annalise. She's one of my partners, and I got her into VTubing. So I am extra diligent at making sure people follow her. Because she's really cute. And I like the streams that she runs. So I made her model. Go follow her, please. How was your stream? How was the how was the game? The game with lesbians in it. Hi, nice to meet me in my own stream. Yeah, hi, Soda Pop. Welcome on in. It was very, very ammo starved today. Yeah. I don't know what that means. The game didn't give you ammo? Is that what happened? It was a very scuffed stream in general, I see. Well, I hope you had fun regardless. Thank you again for the raid. As you can see over here, I'm working on getting things looking good. I just realized if I do the outline on the white, then here it looks weird. So we're not gonna do that right now. There we go. Might do manual outlines. That might be what I do for that. But yeah, we just colored Demu here because I wanted to see how certain things will work. I'm tempted to have that point up. I don't know though. This looks kind of weird pointing down. It is pointing down too much. We're just gonna move it over. I don't know. Okay. Take your meds. It's too late for the ADHD meds. Aw, I can't believe you keep forgetting that. I'll try to help you remember. The point up is cute. Alright, I'll try that. But chat, it is time yet again for another break. So, while I appreciate the raid and I wish I could entertain you nonstop, I need to get up and take a little rest. I encourage you all to do the same. We'll see you all in a little bit. A little longer than I intended. I had to cancel cuddle time. I'm sorry, but I'm busy with work. You can't just cuddle me forever. Chat, this is what I deal with. Yes, you can, huh? You really think so? Hmm. Oh my gosh. Ah! Ow. You can't steal me again. Yeah, see? Chat gets it. I do have to adult sometimes. Hmm. Just realized how weirdly stretched these got. It's fine though. Um, Here we go. Looks better. Back with some food? Nice. Welcome back. Oops. Let's see, the arm ones have less spikes. So I keep Maybe, potentially. I don't know if that's intentional. How did I get it so perfectly around the arm in one try? Um, experience? I don't know, I just have very good spatial awareness in Blender. Plus, I knew the arm was roughly the same size as the neck. Um, I know there's a way I can rotate these in the way I want. I should have made sure they were pointing out exactly the way I wanted. Because I don't want to rotate them individually. That would be weird. I could just redo the spikes here. So I don't like how they're angled here. Let's just redo them. Spatial awareness in Blender is something you really struggle with, actually. I have good spatial awareness in general, and I found it's what led me into doing Blender, because I found I could understand the 3 dimensions really well compared to... Honestly, it's so much easier than trying to understand 2D perspective for me. What does that mean, Cora? So yeah, I don't know. That's one of the skills that really helps me out in Blender. Did I not keep the... Oh, I did. It's just... Let's assign it to the other... Which one's which? What did I make over here? Hold on. Okay, this one, and I forgot to convert it to a curve, which would help. Spark circle too. And take this. There we go. And then we're going to rotate along... I'm sorry, what's happening? There we go. Okay. Um. Alright, now I can easily do less spikes here if I want to. Although I think it looks kind of pretty good like this. I don't know, what happens if I... You know what, that looks even better. Maybe less spikes is the play. You understand 3D a lot better than 2D as well? Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? Ever seen a scuba diver rotate a shark? And then they go, get rotate, idiot. That, yeah. Getting the program to do what you want and getting things to look the way you want, however, that's a lot more difficult. That just comes with practice, I think. Remember, I've been working in Blender for like a decade. On and off, but past 3 years nonstop. Oops. I want those in my scene. There we go. Get rid of the backup scene. Okay, I like it with... Do we like it with 6 spikes or 7? Kind of like the 7. Yeah, that one looks the best to me. Why is it weirdly warped at the bottom here? That's strange. Yeah. I don't like the weird little bit of warping that happens when I have them rotated. What if I cleared the rotation? They still do that. Why are they doing that? Oh, well. I did this myself. I don't know. Yeah, like when I'm... Oh, that's the stretching because of... Yeah. Okay, I see. I don't know if there's a way to avoid that. That's because of the curve of it. Yeah, it's fine. You, you struggle with finding projects that are within your skill that are still interesting and can practice and improve within your skill level. I struggled with finding projects too. I actually started taking commissions exactly so that I would be forced to keep up the work and keep practicing. The first people who commissioned me got something that was serviceable. I wouldn't necessarily say they were the best models in the world, but they understood they were supporting me in my endeavor to get better at this. Also, I charge them for less than what I do now. Um so yeah, I realized that commissions were the thing that was going to get me to um actually keep doing the work, because then someone's depending on me, you know? And that might sound like a lot of pressure, but when you realize they know what they're getting into and they just want to help, it can be pretty nice. Okay. You've literally been thinking about that? Yeah? Like taking commissions? Okay, that was a lot of effort to get the spikes not even quite rotated right. But that's fine. All right, easy. Yeah, or even just asking someone if you could try to model something for them. Oh, on that note, I guess technically before I started taking commissions, I did make models for friends and partners. Um, I did like, I want to say like 3 or 4-ish, kind of like, I can't really remember now, but mostly I modified their existing models, but got practice in making new parts for models and like what got familiar with the rigging and stuff. Um, I don't think I made any like full custom ones outside of commission, but that's certainly a way to get started too, is making things for people you know. Yeah, fan art's another option. I consider doing fan art models. All right, let's do mirror on this. All right. Why is it not mirroring? There we go. Yay. Now we gotta get things like the details on the pants and the shoes. And start coloring the hair. Stuff like that. Yeah, fan art could be really fun. I've been meaning to make like a Hatsune Miku model at some point. I started one a long time ago before I was this experienced in Blender. It was pretty bad. But I never tried doing that again. I think I would pick one of my favorite songs and go off a design, a Miku design like that. It's what you do with art. A lot of what you are talking about applies to digital art as well. Yeah, that's true. You wanted to join Art Fight to get some motivation to draw, but ADHD decided to not let you. Ah, that's a bummer, yeah. I wanted to participate in Art Fight, but 3D art does not lend itself well to the speed at which those artists interact. Um, and I can draw, but I can't draw that well. Hmm. Why don't we not start that as a cube? Just make the shape correct first. Let's see here. Oh, guess I'll need a gray or a silver. Let's go with gray for now.
Pat pat pat.
You're the head pats. Mm. I don't get smaller. That's not true. Silly Cora. Alright. Thank you for the tea sip. Mara, hi.
Pet pet pet. Pet pet pet.
Tempted to not even do the smoothing on the pants here, so that I can get the shape right easier. Then I got other issues. Yeah, I like that without the smoothing. We'll see how that works with animating it and such, but it's gonna be easier to get the shape looking right, I think. Oh yeah, it's this song again. Hi, Cereza, how you doing? Sorry, I was hyper-focusing there for a moment. And Dyla, welcome in. It makes sense that it's a Miku Blue Monday, but he wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I got a lot of strange Miku covers on this list. Fun fact about the Miku music I play on my stream. It's just my playlist of every Miku song that I've ever encountered that I liked. So there's over 500 entries on this playlist. Yeah. Uh just talking about Hi Tyler. I'm doing good. Ah, one of your favorite musicians? Nice. That's cool. Now I can actually follow the reference closer. Ah! Ow! Rawr! Hi, Luck. Yeah, you got me. Ow. There we go. It's looking a little wrinkles here. Look strange without the shader being a little more defined. Right? Thank you for the hit, Pat Score. Whoa, pants. Yeah, there's pants now. I was working on getting the wrinkles look more wrinkly. Getting kind of close. It's a little weird at the moment. Alright, we're gonna need big pockets there. And we gotta do all of the lines and zippers and whatnot. I'm currently unironing the pants. Exactly. You get it. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna want to detail the pants later. There's a lot to do there. I guess we gotta make the shoes now. It's really the last big item. Okay, well at least we only kind of have to make half of them. Well, most of them, but let's see. Let's start with the bottom of them. Solidify. Subdivision surface. But I want the edges of it to be there we go. Your feet are through the floor. Why did I do this? I guess I was just blindly following the reference and not really paying attention. Whoopsie. How do I turn off the color of stuff? Object color. There we go. We gotta fix your feet. I messed up your feet pretty bad. Okay, I still want them to be big. Just don't want them to be through the floor. Your toes. Hold on. Let's get you up here. Okay. It's a little more reasonable. Okay. The sun is good, yeah. Everybody loves Love is War. If you don't love this song, get out. I'm kidding. Mhm. どうし大事な年かなどうすればだ若し足なるよそならさんぞ I think I accidentally made these look way too much like human feet. I don't know though. They're kind of drawn that way. It's fine. They look pretty good. I'm glad you think so. Now to make the actual shoes around them. Okay, gotta make these thicker. Use some platforms. I just realized though, annoyingly, the shoes are now going to be on the floor because how it. Ah. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Every software that you'll ever use lets you adjust your height and the floor and everything else. It's fine. And this way, if you're ever barefoot, you'll pee on the floor exactly. It's fine. I don't want that to cross in the middle. Oh, that's fine. How am I even able to see when I'm editing like this? What do you mean? Like here? I quickly switch to solid mode, which I already have X-ray on. I'll go to edit, and then I see the points that I'm working with. And I'm just using that to compare to the size of the feet. All the vertices are right here. They're easy for me to see because I made them green. And back to material preview. When looking from the underside, I don't remember looking from the underside. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this looks nice and boxy and square. So that's how the art is, and I kind of like that. All right, purple strap going over. Oops. Hi, Nim. There was a point where you were looking at the shoes at a specific angle that also showed other parts of the model because X-ray, and it looked very chaotic. Oh, was I in isometric view? Was it this? Was it like this? If I did this, yeah, I could see how that would look very chaotic. Sometimes I do stuff like this, but my eyes literally only see the edit mode elements. Yeah, this. I don't even notice I do stuff like that. Apologies if it looks a little messy. Thank you for the tea step.
Pet pet pet.
Rower.
Right? I'm gonna head out. Okay, Soda Pop. Thank you for being here. You're one chilly lily. Like, you already have trouble seeing your model when it's just X-ray mode. That asymmetric view looked like a nightmare before me. Yeah, if you were doing that, what you would do to avoid that is you'd obviously have the object you're working on selected, and then maybe the object that you're using to reference against, or part of it. And then you'd press slash on the numpad to isolate. And then you'd go this view, and it still looks scary. But if you really needed to, you could select the rest of this and hide it. And then there we go. It doesn't hide in object mode, actually. So actually I'm not, it's a little more complicated than that, but you get the idea. There's ways you can clean it up. I'm just too quick to do that. Okay, Nim, thanks for the alert. I'm gonna take another break. I'm not quite ready to end yet. I want to get these shoes done. So when we come back, we'll finish the shoes, and then we will wrap up. See you all in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if we can get these shoes made. Okay. Okay. I need to make the side of the shoe and the ton of it. And then that last strap. There's a little character that sometimes pops on your cursor. Oh, that's Lunazera. I have her cursor pack. See, there she is. It's probably pretty hard to see on stream with the bitrate and everything. Um, so that is you. You suspected it, but wasn't sure. And you didn't want to sound stupid if you had it wrong. That's understandable. Yeah, it's her. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna do this my kind of weird way, but maybe fine way. Actually, maybe I want curves for this part. I don't know. Stream's buffering. Oh no. Curves on the feet for you. Cora. I guess I can't blame you for liking curves. Hmm. Okay, admittedly, constructing it this way is probably insane. Looking at it. Um. Also, if I did use curves, at least I could actually get the trim there, right? Hmm. Yeah, hold on. I don't mind the approach of outlining it first. We gotta do it right. Internet sucks. That sucks. Taro! Taro Kami, hi. Welcome on in. Thank you, Raiders. Welcome on in. My name is Shar. I'm a dragon that makes 3D models, and right now I'm struggling to make shoes. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Looks like you were playing Silk Song. Nice. I don't even like this. I don't want to do this. I want to... I can get this to look right. Give me a second. You can tell I'm getting a little tired. We're switching gears again. I'm using a cylinder now. How was Silk Song? Did you have a good stream? There we go. This makes much more sense. I got there in the end. I'm thinking with tracing it out was, you know what? Maybe I wasn't thinking. Soakson's massive. It's been going great though, and you got a double jump today. Nice, just like in Celeste. Stream went very well. Very good, very good. Alright, that's a better shoe shape. We need the neon yellow for that. We're probably gonna wanna subdivision surface. By the way, everyone, go check out Barrel Goddess. Very sweet friend. Sorry, I'm like in super big focus mode. And if you're tired from stream, feel free to go rest. I understand how it is. I'm gonna be wrapping up my stream here soon. Just trying to like get this at a good stopping point for me. If I take that, I get the rough shape I was trying to go for earlier. Which would be oh. I can get that. You think you'll be hopping off then? Have some stuff to do outside? Okay, Cora. I'll see you next time. Okay. I don't know why it takes me so long to make shoes. Such a pain. We're getting there. It's around yellow. There we go. Mm. How goes the modeling? Pretty good. We're just wrapping up these shoes. And then we'll be pretty much done for the day. This looks so blah right now. We'll get it there. Let's see. I need a line going around it like that. Let's try cutting into... Convert that to a curve. Oops, wait. Let's do... I don't want the crease, I want the vertex. Yeah, it's just ignoring that. Okay, cool. Now I make that a curve. Kind of messed that up and got that too high. There we go. Okay. I made a shoe. It needs a little work, but... Hi, Star. How you doing? It's technically a shoe, so I mean, other parts need work too, like the pants and all the rest of it. You're good. I'm cute. Wow, you're cute though. What do you think of the model I'm working on? Getting pretty close to the reference now. I made a shoe. Yeah, exactly. I guess I could mirror the shoe. Um, okay. And I take every one of these parts, join them together, and then here. There we go. You return with food. Nice. Would there be a way to set up a mirror modifier for that? Yes, there was. Hooray, shoo. Alright, let's recap what we did today, shall we, chat? Today we did the clothing. Last week was about the body and the details on the head. And this week we blocked out the basics for the clothing. There's placeholder color materials just to give us an idea of how this will work. And we got the basic shapes for everything. We got the shoes, the pants, the shirt, the spiky collars, the glove. I will be tweaking all of this next week, and we'll be adding more details, especially to the pants, because look how much the pants got going on. Lots of zippers and stripes and pockets and things like that. So we'll be getting to that next week. Oh, and coloring the hair. We'll have to color the hair, because that's the one thing that's not colored yet. You spell gorgeous wrong, but you get the point. Oh gosh. All right. Let's let's find somebody to raid. I don't know who I'm raiding today, but we gotta find somebody. Let's see here. Hmm. I just need to decide based on my options who I want to raid into. What if